Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy. Welcome back to another video on the channel, dudes. Today, we're not going to start off with a market watch this morning. I want to talk about Messi's player of the month because from what I can tell on the market, a lot of you guys are going to do this player of the month because right now, the hype or the awareness that this SBC is coming is making the market literally die. And so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if we go back a few days ago, EA Sports tweeted out about Messi. I think it was on Thursday. Messi's 96 rated player of the month will be available at 6 p.m. UK in 3 days from now. So that's in a very short time period from now. And the market is taking a very big hit because of this announcement. It has not been pretty at all. So you see cards like Neymar that were over $1 million last week. Not even selling at 900. I mean, they just go lower, 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 lower. And if you look at the top tier cards as well, it's actually crazy. So for me, I'm personally thinking that there's going to be a point where these cards are too low. That these cards are just too low and that they're going to rise when the player of the month comes out. Because in my opinion, the amount of panic selling that's happening is insane. Like, this Cruyff was 3.6 mil. And right now, he's under 3 mil. Like, that's crazy. This card hasn't been under 3 mil in over a month. So you've got a really good opportunity as well, where if you don't want to do Messi's player of the month, guys, invest in the market, right? You've got a really good opportunity. I would wait another day or two because I think people will still sell and sell and sell. But I'm just going to be honest with you. If you turn out to be the guy that says, hey, I don't really want to do Messi's player of the month, you've got a very good opportunity in this market, guys, to grab a team for a really good value. And I think it will increase in value because the only thing that's really going to make the next panic sell would be the team of the years, right? And that's in over a month from now. So in terms of that, you guys are all good. Now, in my honest opinion, where do I think Messi's player of the month is price pointed? My honest opinion is somewhere between 1.6 and 2.15, 2.2 mil. I think that EA will make it somewhere in that range. I'm leaning actually a little bit closer to like 175, 17, 18. Guys, you got to understand, I don't know everything, so I'm going to get that price wrong, and it's going to come out Thursday that it's not that price, but that's just my opinion. Now, I don't think they're going to make it over 2 mil, guys, because if they did, I don't know, man. Here's the one thing that goes against my thought right there. Gareth Bale had a team of the year last year that was 1.7 mil, so I understand that point. But something really important to consider is that Messi's 96 card on the market, okay, is already 2.2 mil. So a lot of people were looking at this card on Friday at 3 million and saying, oh my God, he's going to be so expensive, this player of the month. I don't think they're going to make an untradeable more than a tradable. They haven't really been doing that this year. And if you actually look at the last like 2 or 3 days in terms of the types of SBCs, that we've gotten, we've gotten cards that like Di Maria, right? Affordable card. Benzema, affordable card, right? It's 70K for Benzema. 150 for Di Maria. Cuadrado was 20K. I got to do that later. But so cheap, man. Like, and so for me, when I look at these kind of cards and these setups, I guess, I'm like, okay, I don't know if EA is going to go that crazy. Now, are they going to require an icon? No, they're not going to require an icon, guys. In my opinion, they won't require Messi either. I'm getting a lot of comments saying, Nick, do you think that they're going to require gold Messi? I don't think so. I don't think they will require him. Now, what's really interesting is that Gold Messi is getting killed. Gold Messi was 1.45 last weekend. He's now 1.24. So this dude is literally down 200K, and he's cheaper. He's cheapest since October 15th. So almost 2 months ago, he was this price today. Again, another example why this market is a great opportunity to look into some of these cards, man, because the top tier cards are just absolutely dying because nobody wants a part of them. And look, this whole like hype of Messi getting a player of the month, it's impacting the rest of the market. Like, I have an Overmars that's 620, guys. This dude is 518. That's 140K loss. So it's impacting everything, absolutely everything. It's impacting at the moment. So where do I think your best investment is at the moment? Where would I be focused on buying cards at? It's tough to know, right? In my opinion, they're going to require high-rated squads. This is what I think they will do. I'm not 100% sure. Now, what you got to understand is that some of this stuff is already pretty inflated, right? This guy was 61K before I went to sleep last night, and now that it's a Monday, some of these guys are already up, right? This dude's already 63, 64. People are investing for this SBC. In my opinion, this would be the safe play, not the risky play, but the safe play. you actually have a really good opportunity, guys, to take some money on these kind of high-rated fodders maybe the day before. I'm thinking that so many people, and EA know this, have been investing for a week, that when we actually get to go time and when we get to game day for Messi, they actually might drop even if it's requiring that. Because right now, if you put together a bunch of 89 rated squads, it is so expensive because people are inflating the prices of these cards. You've got groups of investors. You've got people that have been explaining to buy fodders for 4 days now. And they're just inflated, man. They've gone back up a lot in price. So I'm a little worried because I know that today is only Monday and Thursday is coming up as well. So you've literally got 2 more days of these cards rising. There may be an opportunity where you say, hey, let me just take the money because that's ridiculous, right? I've already made 10K a card and I have 30. That's 300K. And PK is a victim of that, man. Everybody's buying PK because they think that, it's going to be a Barca team and, Busquets is in the mix. You don't know. You don't know until you know, and that's the problem, guys. So make sure as you guys are investing that you're doing safe investing. Don't be going crazy, buying stuff blindly. In my opinion, I would look at high rateds. Like for me, when I think of a Messi player of the month, I'm thinking EA is probably going to drop 6 to 7 squads, maybe a squad with informs. I think they want to regulate the price of informs a lot. That's my opinion. I think that they really are going to want to do something like that. So I think that that's going to be something. I would pick up like 90, 91s because from looking at the market, 90 and 91s are not as inflated as like 85, 86, 87, 88s. Like these guys were down at 12K and now they're up at 17. I watched another little segment on this and we saw cards like Muller and just going up too much, man. And people I think are just they're just hoarding these, man. And I just don't know if you're going to be wanting to sell with the same people that are hoarding these cards on Thursday, guys. I don't know if you want to do that. So I'm thinking it'll be a bunch of 86 to 89 rated squads. My opinion is this. I also think EA is going to do some kind of squad where there's a rating and 11 team of the week informs. I think. This is my guess. Where there's some kind of rating, like it's 83 or 84, and there's 11 team of the week cards that you have to put in that SBC. They did this with a Diego Costa. I think it was player of the month back in the day. This might have been FIFA 17 where they kind of said, give us this squad and then give us this squad of 11 team of the week players. And that's kind of how they helped regulate team of the week prices for a few weeks. Well, guys, Messi's player of the month is available for 30 days. It's going to be out for 30 freaking days. So whatever they do put, they're understanding that EA knows that they're going to be able to control the market for that type of card, right? That's what they're doing. And they're also low-key, guys. Something that's another hint. They've been dropping SBCs that are requiring 85s, 86s, 84s. To start to rise the price of fodders, I think, before the SBC. Because if they didn't drop, for example, Di Maria, Benzema, and like Cuadrado, 84, 85s, 86s would not be up at all right now. And so it would make for a larger profit potential for people that were investing in them for this upcoming Thursday. That would be my take. So if I was you guys, I would do a stock with the high rateds, like the 89, 90, 91s, put them in your club if you want to do the SBC. And then I would also do something where I'm looking at high-rated team of the week informs that are cheap, man. I don't know which ones that may be, but just getting them in your club and forgetting about the rest, right? Getting those cards in your club and just being ready, right? In all ways. Now, guys, look, this is an SBC that we've never seen before, so it could come out on Thursday that this video is meaningless, right? Because EA might invent something where it says, do this SBC and give me 1.6 million coins, and you just do a one-time transaction, right? Who the hell knows what can happen on Thursday? That's why you should be really focused on if you have investments that are doing well, you sell them on Wednesday night, you take the money, right? That's the hype. Take that money, run away with it, and that's good, right? That's kind of like the mindset that I always have when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm always just taking the money when I see the money, and I think that's something really important to carry with you guys as you do invest and trade. Now, we got to talk about the market a little bit for Thursday, guys, because Thursday's market's going to make to be really interesting. Footmas starts Friday. That's unconfirmed, but I'll tell you, Footmas starts Friday. So listen to me because I said team of the group stage starts Friday last week. You guys didn't believe me. So just listen to me, all right? So this is something we have to talk about. Messi's probably going to be a right wing. He could be a center forward. He's probably going to be a right wing. If you have a right wing icon or a right mid icon, I'm not telling you to panic, but I'm definitely damn worried for you. We've got cards that are just getting killed right now. And I know that these cards are low. I get it, right? I get it. The only way that some of these cards are going to actually rebound. Oh my God, Grinch has 137. The only way that these cards are going to actually rebound, guys, is that Messi's player of the month is over 2 mil. Like, if it's double the price of some of these cards, that, in my opinion, is going to be the only way. But, guys, Look at the panic selling with these cards, man. This Garincha, okay, this Garincha, guys, was 1.8, basically 1.8, and it's now 1.39. That is crazy. So people are already aware of this, and they're already selling right wings, right? If it comes out to be a center forward, all these cards are going to rebound, every single one of them. But just be careful is what I'm saying if you do have a right wing. And if Messi's player of the month, guys, does not require any of his cards, and it comes out to be 1.7 to 2.2 mil, all these cards are going to get ripped, especially if the SBC is only 1.5. In my opinion, Gold Messi is going to get torched. I think he'll drop down to about $1 mil if it comes out that that's the price of the SBC. I just don't see another way because I know people have coins right now, and I know people are waiting to do this SBC. People are ready to go. So, guys, look, I think it goes two ways, right? If Messi comes out and he's like 1.5 mil, 1.4 mil, the market should die. Overall, I think the market will die because if you release, we've never had Messi's SBC, so if you release Messi and he's actually affordable, a lot of people can get that 1.5 mil, a majority of foot players at this time, it's going to kill the market. If it's over 2 mil, you start thinking, okay, that's a little expensive. Some people may hold off for a bit. I think the one thing that we got to be a little concerned about is the fact that the SBC is available, guys, for 30 days. Messi's going to be available for a long time. And for me, that's a little worrying because I feel like you have this constant like factor of people potentially doing Messi's SBC. And so when you have that, you kind of worry that EA's got a coin suck on the market available for 30 days. Now, overall, it's tough to know exactly what to invest. For me, what I'm going to do, dudes, is I'm going to pick up some high-rated informs, stock my club. I think that's my curveball. What you guys could do as well is there's always this like investing method of you guys buying the cheapest of everything, so maybe the cheapest ones to watch. Stuff like that, right? Just putting it in your club. Other than that, I mean, look, I know that EA wants to screw over investors. I understand that. But I just don't know how much they can loophole, or not loophole, like I guess like run around trying to require 89s or high rateds, man. That's how they regulate it. In my opinion, this will be something that's very similar to like an Icon SBC. I think EA is going to do they're going to try really hard to make this an Icon SBC. And I think with the 3 player of the months, EA knows for the time upcoming, that's going to be their Icon SBCs. We've got 4. We got Bundesliga, La Liga, Liga, and Premier League. So think about it like this. What if Neymar wins Player of the Month next month, right? EA's got this on lock now with their Icon SBCs, right? They know that they can constantly release high-rated squads to regulate and keep this market up. And that's what I think as well. That's why I'm saying I think Informs low-key might be the shout for this to just stock in your club. Because they're not inflated right now. I've been looking at Inform prices, not inflated at all. Looks super safe in my eyes. And it almost feels like if you went for the high-rateds at this point, it's a little worrying. I don't know how, I don't know if you're going to be selling with other investors. I don't know if you guys are going to be flooding each other on the market. So for me, when I look at some of the high-rated cards, it does worry me just a little bit. I'm like, okay, relax, right? That might not be the best idea. And that's a little nerve-wracking, right? I'm not really sure. But I think you guys can't go wrong with stocking your club with high-rated cards, stocking your club with informs. It's going to be a crazy day. That's for sure. And it will be very interesting to see the reaction of the market past when the SBC drops, right? Does everybody sell everything, or did everybody already sell everything? Because if we get the kind of drops in the market that we've had for the last few days, in my opinion, Wednesday is going to be a buy day. I don't care about the SBC price. If this market continues to drop in the way that it has for the last 2 to 3 days, Wednesday is going to be a buy day. I do not care. Maybe Thursday morning, we are going to be getting to cheap. Like, we're going to be talking prices that people used to panic sell last year before promos, right? That's how low this stuff is going right now. We're seeing drop-offs with icons of 30 to 40%. It's just some of this stuff is getting too cheap. And in my opinion, it's not going to stop going down. I thought the market was going to be fine today. I wasn't talking about the top tier, but the normal tier. It's okay, normal tier. Top tier is dying. If the top tier keeps dying today, then it's going to keep dying this week. Nobody's going to stop selling until they know they have the assurance that Messi's not too expensive, or whatever you might call it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, man. I'm super excited for Thursday. It's going to be a huge day on foot. One of the biggest days ever, because a lot of us are going to figure out what do EA really value, a 96 Messi SBC at. That's going to be, I think, the biggest thing to understand is, like, how does EA think that this card should be, I guess, price pointed, right? So We'll have to see what happens, boys. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I appreciate all you guys. See you guys soon. Peace.